They have medication for that.
Yeah, I'm not big into medication unless I absolutely need it. I mean, there's always some side effects to that stuff, so. Natural remedies, man. Warm milk, massages, hot baths, none of it works, but all feels good.
I'll take 20 of them.
Maybe that 0G chair would be the way to go.
You better get on that, man.
Be like, doctor, I need a prescription for an amazing chair I found out.
Oh, that chair would be amazing.
It would be.
You'd still have to pay for it. It's not like the doctor would, unless you got really good medical.
Yeah, if you get really good insurance, it'd be like, oh yeah, you guys want to cover half the bill on that one? It's only like $80,000.
You get a break on the taxes too, though. At the end of the year, you can itemize that.
I have an EQ wedding tomorrow at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, so I have time to play tonight. Nice. You have a wedding? An EQ wedding. Nice.
Oh, where's that gonna be at? And is it on P99? I might attend that. If it is.
If it's open to the public and stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't invite CK, man.
You got to bring a gift though, and the only item left on the list is a fungi. So you got some work to do. Yeah, the very first wedding I went to was over in Chief A, a big zone. The GMs spawned in. They actually put little benches down in the zone for the wedding, and they stood up at the top and they did their whole, you know, roleplay aspect, and it's pretty sweet. I liked it. It was definitely unique.
That's pretty cool.
All right,
Greater Fey, Druid Ring.
Greater Fey, Druid Ring. You can't port into Greater Fey.
No, that's where they're having the wedding.
Is there a Druid Ring in G-Fey, or does he mean a Wizard one?
There's some yeah, there's a ring up there. It's a
Alright, am I inviting this guy?
Undead.
No, Chupa's picking us up.
Okay.
It's like an undead ruins, basically. It's an abandoned ring.
Oh, okay. So
just,
it's like a
just
broken
north.
one.
Yeah, just north of Kelvin.
All right, somebody snagged
okay.
Chupa.
When is it? Tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow. Tomorrow at you had to be up at
4 p.m. Pacific.
Yeah. PST.
Okay.
Green, if you want to come join us, let us know what the name of your character is, and if you need a port, I guess. We got Chupa here. I don't know if he minds coming up and pick you up, but...
Oh, I might.
Chupa, where are we porting to, my friend?
You guys tell me.
Row? Because we're going to...
South?
Are you guys going to,
Upper Guck, I guess, yeah.
Guck? Yeah, it's gonna be Row.
Okay, so Wolfie is his name, and he's no need to port because he's already on his way.
I bet you if you announce that on the forums, people
would show up and troll you?
Yeah.
And people would jump in and do, like, you know, photo bombs and pull a whole bunch of mobs over. Yeah, you know, you probably don't want to advertise that too much. You want to have just a tight-knit community.
Yeah,
I don't know, are they going to OOC it, or are they going to do it in voice?
They said it was open to all, but it doesn't sound like they are taking an ad out on the Super Bowl. You know, so it's only people who know about it who are going to be there. Yeah, to which I got lucky with that one. It's nice to get another day off.
You need one of those jobs where you work from home, AC.
You know, if I could make the YouTube thing work, that would be absolutely amazing. Thank you for the port, by the way, Chupa.
Yep, take care, guys.
You camping out for the night?
Sir.
Yeah, here in a minute.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna check a few things on my meal real fast. My war is level 2.
Yeah.
What race did you make your warrior?
Ogre.
Did you get rid of the other one already, or you still have it?
He's still there, but there's no reason for him.
So you just didn't like the lizard, or did you just think like the ogre was so much better?
I started thinking about it and looking at information and stuff and doing the numbers and whatnot. I'm like, well, I'm not really attached to the lizard because I already have so many different lizards anyways as it is. and I wanted to really enjoy the experience of a tank, basically.
Right. Oh.
Honestly, the main reason is the slam. That's the big thing I was thinking about was slam more than anything else.
Yeah.
It can come in handy every so often.
It's nice.
Just gotta twist that shield, man.
Man, twist that damn shield, man. You can twist the shield all you want.
I don't use a shield as a warrior.
I mean, you twist it in. You don't actually you don't use it.
Well, there is a certain fight in Velius. I can't think of what it is at the moment where you do use a shield as a warrior.
Yeah, but that's one fight.
Yeah.
And that's one specific shield.
Yep.
What's the shield? What does it do?
I can't remember what it's called right now.
Is it that 56 AC shield or something like that?
That's
I don't know.
Pretty nice AC. I mean, that's like what you get off of a breastplate.
Isn't it bioluminescent orb or whatever that you're using? I can't remember. I can't think right now, anyways.
Too many lizards.
Again,
that does not compute. Is what Dantham is saying.
Hey, as a lizard warrior, you can get the robe of Azure Sky, which is...
You sure can.
Yep.
But I mean,
you see me going to VP anytime soon?
No, I'm not.
At the same time, you got to play what you enjoy, man. Like if you want to play a straight up tank that just takes hits like crazy and is really, really cool because it changes your perspective of the game in ways that you don't really even know until you're actually in it. The ogre, you know. I mean, I'm partial to high elves, but there's something about that ogre.
So if anybody is interested in making an XR warrior, I have a set of trooper scale armor for sale.
I might be interested.
Yeah.
I said I might be, but...
I think we talked to somebody who was doing just that the other night that was making a lizard warrior.
Trooper scale's not bad. It really isn't. It's got decent stats on it and stuff.
How was the warrior though? Because you played him a little bit. Did you find that he took hits well, or I mean, because you had really good armor.
I mean, granted, he was, you know, I got the 16. It's not really a whole lot to measure on, but it's
pretty good. It's
where he was fighting, he did fine. There's no issues.
Right. And he doesn't get stuck, right? I mean, I never had any issue with my warrior.
No. XR warriors are smaller than the barbarian.
Or I should say, I never had any issues with my lizards getting stuck anywhere,
But I have shrink pots for my ogre as well, though.
Just get that bracer.
Yeah, you give me 20.
I don't even have enough to get that one myself.
I hardly see that bracer for sale.
I hardly see it either because anybody that gets it is usually keeping it.
Where does that drop? C or King?
No, it drops down in King.
All right, come to Srcyer.
Yeah.
I've never seen that drop in King though, but I've never gone to King since being back, except for maybe two times. It's super rare.
Drops off the different mushrooms down there.
Oh, just randomly? No named?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a name. It's just a random.
Yeah, it's pretty rare.
Yeah, it must be. Be a nice item to win.
What?
It'd be phenomenal to win,
right.
Honestly.
Are you guys coming?
Yeah, we're on our way. Killing a few mobs here and there.
All right.
What swords do you have, AC?
Nothing fantastic. Oh yeah, we gotta kill these. Let me look at them real quick. I have a Dragon Horn of Yakesha and the Ebon Bladed Sword.
Wow, I'm not KOS in here.
You haven't hunted in there yet?
Not yet.
Yeah, you will be after one mob though.
You will be. I might have some weapons for you. I gotta do an inventory of my stuff.
Well, I have the Lamentation on my warrior, and I figured I might throw on, if it's not too OP with aggro, the Venomous Axe of the Valiant Brute onto this guy.
We can use it when you're soloing.
Yeah, well, I guess I have to wait until I get that Fear Animal.
Careful, guys, there's a train.
And then you can put it in your offhand too if you wanted to.
Careful, there's a train, guys.
Oh,
it's from spiders.
And he just died right here in front of us.
It's spiders, though. They won't attack you unless it was the large spider.
No, oh man. I hope we didn't get him stuck, because he quite literally died right here.
Yeah, that sucks.
Poor Flanagan.
He wasn't gonna make it out himself, dude. There was no way he's gonna make it out. He had a long way to go.
It's that water.
Short time to get there.
Swimming is 3. That's gonna come back to bite me in the butt here in a little bit.
My guy's swimming isn't good either.
Lizards, man. Lizards are the best.
All right, you guys can be here by now, please. Oh, you took the longest way around.
Where are we
took
headed?
the safest way, so we didn't get any ads.
Srcyer.
I think Green is still on the way. Let us know when you get here, dude, so we don't...
Where'd that guy go? Is he dead?
I don't know. We'll find out here in a bit. Let me heal you up before you go down there.
Yeah, I was gonna buy wounds also.
It must be nice AC. We have an inch of ice and several inches of slush and snow, and I still have to drive to work in 5 hours. Not that I'm bitter. The difference there is, I talked about this. Yeah, the last time they even talked about, not the fact that we got snow 3 times in 1 year, but the last time they talked about getting snow 3 times in 1 year, it was 50 years ago. So, they're a little bit more cautious, or I should say a lot more cautious when it comes to things like that, because they're just not used to it. People that aren't used to driving on the roads, they get in accidents far more than they do in your area. I imagine, because we don't have chains or anything like that to put on our tires. I don't even know how to drive on ice or snow. If I had to do that, I'd have to look it up, because I have no clue.
Alright, so the next room is going to be 3 spawns. It's going to hurt, but we got to kill the shamans first. They're the ones who... Oh, actually, never mind.
Oh, hold on.
The room is killed. Let's come on down. And there's no way I'm pulling the Srcyer.
Looked like he just had something casted on him. There might be an enchanter down here killing these things. Let me heal you up. And once we get that bard in here with his heal song, I imagine things will go a lot faster.
Yep.
Dantham says, it's not. I have one on my ranger. I have a jade mace, venomous axe, lupine dagger, and a woodsman staff. Woodman staff is the one everybody keeps telling me. We've got a pop back here, by the way. Shaman right behind us. Not sure why it's not attacking, though. I don't use the
casting a buff on itself.
I don't use the axe a lot anymore. I want to get that root sword you have. The root one. Let me see. That's the ebon bladed sword. Actually, I have an extra ebon bladed sword in my backpack, so if you want that one, you are more than welcome to it, Dantham. I get these things in different zones, and I never use them for anything, so yeah, you're welcome to this one. Just let me know when and where you want to pick it up, and I'll do my best to get over there. Anybody want to invite Wolfie?
Yeah, now that's a bard. Now that's a bard. Look at this leader, man.
Sexy. Who's the leader?
Good. I got him.
Good bard. Okay. Good bard getter, man.
Mystic Kyoto armor.
Yep.
Breath of Harmony.
He's twink to the teeth.
Is that Mystic Kyoto? It looks like green. The other stuff.
Yeah.
What other stuff?
Singing Steel.
No, that's not Singing Steel, is it?
Yeah, it looks like it.
No, it's not.
That doesn't look blue enough.
It's not Singing Steel. It's Mystic Kyoto.
Yeah, the Singing Steel is a little bit greener, a little darker. The other stuff is baby blue. I mean, we can figure it out just by inspecting them, but yeah, see, there he goes. Yeah, it's Mystic Kyoto.
Don't ever doubt me again.
It's just hard to tell with the shadows in this area.
You got short dwarf eyes.
Okay, I see how it is.
Alright, I'm at 5%. You're good to pull, I guess.
I'm gonna make you re-roll again. You know that, right?
Nope.
Oh yeah.
I'm not re-rolling again.
Wait.
Once that armor is on this guy, there is no chance of re-rolling him again.
He's a warrior or a paladin?
Who?
Cypher. What are you playing? Are you playing a warrior?
He's doing.
Are you killing me? Oh, I see what's going on here. Ha ha.
All right, so dwarf warrior. That's kind of unusual, but high strength, right?
High strength and a bonus to magic resist.
And when you are grouped with my ogre, I can put you up on my shoulder and we can go in together as
Yep.
Master Blaster.
Right. I could throw you in, and you could grab their attention before the big guy gets there.
All right. So how you want to do this?
We could. I don't know. I don't have a lull yet, so.
Yeah, well, I mean, those are both red, so range is going to probably have to tank it.
Nah, Dantham, don't worry about the price, man. Just pass it forward to somebody else down in the future. I know you would anyways, but that's all I ever ask when I give stuff out to people is just when you get done with it, give it to somebody else. Or, you know, be a little bit more kind when you don't feel like it. You know, throw out that Spirit of Wolf, throw out some heals when you're passing by and watch somebody in need of it. Beyond
or
that,
I can
just
just
have,
go
good,
in
have a
there,
good time. Enjoy it.
or I can just go in there and pull them and see what the hell happens.
They're both red to me.
They're both red to me too.
Well,
oh, the bard's blowing them.
Yeah, the Mystic quota is crafted gear, but like Chupa was saying, high elf cultural armor, so you got to be within that small range of race and class to use it.
Funny enough, there is a lot of crafted gear that a lot of races can use. Like Dwarf has Dwarf culture armor, stuff like that, and Dark Elf does. Ogre does.
All right, AC, this one's you.
Wait, what am I doing?
You're tanking this one?
Oh, okay.
Because you have the highest AC and stuff.
I do?
And don't... Or, I mean, you're the higher level.
Yeah, I don't know if I have the higher AC on it, but I'll do what I can to get it off of you.
See? You're doing good. Doing good.
Oh, yeah.
I'll put in my DPS set.
Do I get a sticker? I get a happy face sticker, right?
Yeah, you get a happy face sticker.
Yeah.
Is that
I might also give you a star.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Is that a Karnak Warhammer? Sniper?
Yeah. I'm just using it to get my skill up because, of course, it don't proc until like 40 something.
Hey, J Dilla, how you doing, man? You having a good night? Keeping warm? It's cold out there, guys. It's cold out there every day. Let's see. If you want to know any info on P99, you can go to the wiki. I use it a lot. Oh, yeah, guys. The wiki on here is absolutely amazing. Definitely would suggest if you got quests that you're unfamiliar with, you know, and you don't mind a little bit of a spoiler. I know some people want to figure things out for themselves, but this game can be incredibly difficult. It is not just like, oh, go get me 5 bunnies in the same zone and come back in and turn in the meat. No, it's like, go get me 15 different creatures, which I'm not even going to mention in the text. They're spread out all over the world, and some of them don't even drop from creatures you would think would drop the item that is named after them. And then combine them into a barrel in a completely different zone, wash it in holy water, step on it a few times, and then go turn it in, and make sure you have the right faction, which I didn't mention in the quest anywhere either. So it can be quite rough for you to get things done.
At times the wiki can be inaccurate, but most of the time it's...
Yeah, most of the time it's good.
So let me get straight.
Who didn't get the experience?
What the hell?
Sutton didn't get experience. 18. I'm almost 12. I think that would make it even. All right, so let me switch. He didn't get any experience here, so let me let's kill this thing real quick, so I don't want to leave you guys without a little bit of DPS. And I'll switch over to my paladin. My paladin's only 17.
Y'all need some heals.
What, my paladin can heal. He has the exact same heal. In fact, he might have a little bit higher heal. All right, so
there we go, level 13.
What happened?
Level 13. I just dinged.
Oh, okay. Look,
so
let me go ahead and disband. I will zone out and switch over to my paladin and then run him over. I don't know what zone he's in actually, so I'll have to look at that.
Alright. Switching back to Rocket Procs.
Gentlemen, I'm going to call it a night before I pass out.
All right, man. Get some rest.
Alright, sir.
So I will see you guys tomorrow.
Later.
Let's see, what did we miss out on of here? Two variations of that armor. One requires Tanar, one does not. So yeah, if you want to get that one. The last 2 nights I've spent in Oasis on my enchanter, giving people clicky hey see the payment. Dad jokes. All right. Like I said, I'm not too worried about it. I've handed out things on here all the time. We even do newbie giveaways every so often, and we don't really ask anything. But if you want to pay
We
me
haven't-
back in some way, that's the best way to do it. Is just hand stuff out to
We
people.
have-
Be nice.
We haven't done a new giveaway in forever though.
Yeah, I think it was a few months back at least, more than a few months now, but we usually try to get everybody there. And, Thoom hasn't been around, and, I was gone for a while doing all that flood stuff, so.
When was the last time we did one? I don't know.
I can't remember offhand. My memory is absolutely shot, but, I mean, we could look it up. All our giveaways are on the videos.
Yeah.
It's for a holiday of something.
I don't think it was Christmas. We didn't do one on Christmas.
No, I wasn't around this Christmas, and I missed Halloween as well this year due to the flood. So it was before that.
A room pop.
The one that requires Tunar has wisdom on it, so that's a nice item. Yes, sir. In the state of California, what the heck is cold?
Oh, maybe it was Easter that we did. Maybe it was Easter. I don't know. I don't remember. We'll have to do one here soon, though. Got an ad. Oh.
Job was just trying to ask topical questions. You guys are more than welcome to ask anything.
Oh.
We like helping out whenever we can.
Don't go too far. Just stay right there.
I'm healing myself. I'm backing out.
Sorry about that, Sutton. I didn't think that you weren't getting experience. I noticed it was ZK because I was asking, if I was a little too high. I figured with you would get experience, but I was wrong on that one. So we'll have to try to make it up to you, get you some.
Oh, if those just pop, then we're gonna have the two side pops in a second.
Yep. I'm medding up so I can get some more mana to heal me.
I'm gonna swim.
It's north row, right? Or south?
South. Pet's like, what are you doing? I want to do that too. It's fun.
I was just happy to make it there alive. That was some journey. There is definitely not a lot of people who would make that to Najina or come with us over to Upper Guck. You'll see groups break up when they try to move spots sometimes, and especially if they get there and things don't go really smoothly, people die. It takes a little bit of time when you move to one location to another for people to get acclimated to the way the mobs are moving in a certain area, especially if they have not been there before. And the way the group makeup is kind of positioned. So, yeah, definitely, good shout out to you guys for even trying to come out with us. We kill people more often than not. Nibris is one to tell us or tell you guys all about those kind of... We kill them every single time, guys. Every single time.
Yeah.
Oh. Got a mob. All these are red.
Usually when we do group together, though, somebody usually does die.
All right, so big shout out.
I got two.
Big shout out to Sadus. He was willing to port me from Lava Storm to South Row for only 18 plat, which is all I had on me at the moment. So he's a kind man, and he even gave me Spirit of Wolf. So. I should also shut up and try to sleep a few hours. I have yet another long day tomorrow, but it's still be listening.
You should not be trying to grab aggro, ZK.
All right, 17 should be fine with 11, right?
Yeah.
though he only needs like a bubble, so hopefully that takes a long time to get in this area. Yeah, and
well, Guk has a modifier, so
yeah. You know, I think that's something a lot of high-level people forget about. When I came back to the game after being gone, you know, I played on live. I would take a break every once in a while, come back to it, take a break from it, and come back to it. And the last time I came back to it, it was so different that it didn't resemble the game that I had played back in the day. It didn't even like remotely resemble anything to do with Everquest anymore, in my opinion. And so I was just not really digging it too much. And I'm like, okay, well, that kind of sucks, right? Like I want my EQ fix. I want to be able to go back and check out some of the old zones and kind of relive some of those the heady days of Everquest, but I can't find it here. So I start looking around and creating my own server just so I could do it on a server of one, you know, just go back and see some of these zones, even if I don't really stay there for very long. And that's when I ran across Project 1999, and I'm glad I did, because it's really, really nice to play this game the way it was designed to be played, and in a way that still makes it very challenging. But people who have been playing on this server for quite some time get accustomed to things. They get accustomed to the fact that they know the mazes in Kazakh, and it's not really that difficult once you know where you're going. But other people don't.
Forget Kazakh, I hate that zone. I get lost in it to this day.
But, you know, for me, like, one of my first raids coming back in was going to Plain of Sky. And, you know, Plain of Sky, it's not really all that complicated. You know, people who know a little bit more about that zone will probably be like, I'm bored to death because I go up there every week, maybe even twice a week to do those quests, and you're doing that for months. So you get very familiar with the zone. But somebody who has never done that or hasn't done it in years and hasn't been in raids in years will be... I was kind of nervous, to be honest, the very first time I came back and did the raid up there. So I was lucky that the guild I went with was understanding of new players and babied them a little bit. Actually took them under the wing and was like, okay, here, we're going to go over here and do this. Explained every little detail that you wouldn't really want to do because you kind of be like, well, you're going to learn it as you go. Like, that's kind of the lazy way of doing it. People who are nervous about it definitely tend to be more grateful when somebody takes the extra time for them. And it's one of the reasons I left a guild, actually. We were going over TOV, and they would not, for any reason at all, help get teleports across Siren's Grotto. They would just be like, you get there on your own, and that is the situation. And there was one day where I was looking forward to going to TOV, man. I was psyched about it. I had the whole day off, and I spent about 5 hours trying to find an evac across Siren's Grotto, and I could not. And I didn't know the route. I didn't know you could actually run it at that time. So I couldn't find a route over, and my guild refused to do it. Even though they were forming and I was sitting there with them, they refused to teleport me across, and that was pretty much the end of my experience in that guild. It just... you know, I don't need to be handheld, but, you know, a little bit of cooperation is nice. All right, I got 3 mobs, Srcyer, up here at the top.
Okay. I got 1 incoming. I'll assist you after this one's dead. This is a little bit higher level than that one. Those.
I still got lay of hands as well, and these guys are low greens.
Oh, but I am going to get you into the group, though.
Not really out.
Target you.
Bam, I actually don't need to out that guild because it's on the videos. You guys, if you watch through the videos, wherever that is in the massive number of videos that I have up on my, oh, he actually mezzed all those. Fantastic. Nicely done, dude. Oh, we got another pop shaman.
Yep. Okay.
You guys are beating out my frogs, man. They like me.
Yeah, they taste like chicken.
They like me.
All you have to do is, oh man, this one is hitting me pretty hard.
All right, now I have to heal you.
Wow, which guild was that? That's some dumb behavior. Be honest, at the time, they didn't need me. They had many guilds in their, or not many guilds. They had many clerics in their guild, and I was kind of a new person to raiding, and you know they didn't need another cleric. But they also didn't care. They just did not care one way or the other. Because there were lots of people in that guild that complained about that exact same thing. You know, they couldn't get a ride over and they couldn't show up to the raid. And what it really came down to is they had a group, you know, 12 or 14 players that were their base core. And as long as they were there, then, you know, so much the better that nobody else showed up.
That sounds terrible, man.
It was. I mean, that's one of the reasons I left. I left early, and I'm one of the people who stay in guilds, like, for years, past the point of, like, actually grouping with people, so...
I don't even want to know what guild that was.
I know what guild it was.
Yeah, I was going to say Cybernez. He was there when I was talking and complaining about it. You know, it just feels like crap. It feels like crap not to be used or wanted in a guild where you're like, you want to be part of it. You want to go to these raids and you want to see some cool stuff.
Although
I even remember whenever you got to go to one of the raids that they kept changing your spot in the groups, and I think they even took you out of the main cleric group at one point, if I remember correctly.
All right, so I'll sit out for a little bit and help you guys get him to level 12, because he's not getting experience with me in it at all either. And I don't mind that because, to me, the journey up to level 60 is not what I'm after. It's just the experience of the game, hanging out with my friends and seeing what's going on. So this will give me a time to med in between fights, and I can jump up and aggro if you guys need it.
So, let me inspect you here, AC. See what you're rocking.
Yeah, you know, it's not horrible. It could use a little bit of work, obviously. But, again, twinking is something that I do just because I happen to get the equipment while I'm in those zones with a higher tune. I don't usually go out and buy stuff. I only did that with one character this time around, and it was my warrior. And that's because they are so gear-dependent. And I watched Thum struggle firsthand. I could hear it in his voice. I could see it in the inflections of his tune, and just, you know... He raged. He raged a lot of the time when he couldn't hold aggro, and he would just take hits like a you know, a paper tank sometimes when he got to a certain level. I remember the first time we went to Kazakh Duel, he did have a hard time. He took hits a lot harder in that zone than he did anywhere else. And then we spent a little bit of time, a little bit of money, and we upgraded his gear, and like night and day difference, guys. Like night and day, the amount of tanking he could do there before he could before. And I think at that time he actually saw a difference in his taunt ability too, that started to allow him to keep hold of the aggro.
Yeah, 50 taunt changes for warriors.
30 something it changes a little bit too, or at least he noticed.
Yeah. Can I get a paladin hit point buff or something?
You want courage, right?
I got you.
Dwarf dual cast.
Oh yeah.
And wait, come back for turtle skin. Come back for turtle skin.
Yeah, give me those boots. Give me that boot clicky.
Clean hippie. I love the name, dude. Clean hippie. Hey, you appear to know how to set up your UI correctly. Props, buddy. You know, I mean, I don't have Gina on here, and I notice a lot of people, it comes down to where you're used to seeing stuff. I know a lot of people like Super Bits and Bob will put their windows down here on the bottom so they can keep an eye on what they're looking at up here. I have mine off in the sides and my spells over here. It does give you kind of a wide variance of where to look on the map, but I kind of think of it as driving. If you're used to it, you're constantly checking your side mirrors every like 2 or 3 seconds, and it becomes habit. You don't even notice it anymore. So,
all right,
trying to get some
incoming.
We're friends. Good luck on that one. I know it was towards the level. What level was I, Cypher? Do you remember level 40s, 50s?
54 or something? Oh crap, we're dead.
I got
I'm
you.
gonna die.
I got you.
Okay, change it to the Srcyer. If you want to kill that pet, that would be fantastic of you. Because that pet will do more damage to us than anything else.
I can kill the pet, but it looks like he's mezzed right now. He's not attacking. So
yeah.
I'm just gonna heal you right now, and I'll let the bard do his thing. If you guys need me though, let me know.
I'll start healing you too, since I've got the same heal as you do. But
oh man, this guy is not dying.
You're going down pretty fast, dude.
Yeah. All right.
You gonna run it? You're gonna run it now. Would be the time.
If you can flash and light it or something, that'd be awesome.
He mezzed it.
Okay.
He mezzed. No, it's running.
All right, I got him. All right.
You got him?
Yeah, I flashlighted him.
All right, we got a zone though.
All right, guys. All right, zone.
We don't need to kill him.
Zone it.
Zone. Is everybody coming? Come on, guys.
Yeah.
All of you.
Yo, train.
Wolfie has not left, and neither has our necromancer. Come on, come on, come on, come on, guys. Oh no, my swimming skill sucks. And I'm a dwarf. So there's no walking in this water. There's no crying in baseball. Come on, move that. Move those beautiful, beautiful buttons. If anybody dies, I'll bring over my cleric. It'd be a little bit of a port, but we can do it. How's everybody doing? Is everybody still alive?
Oh no, I'm stunned. I can't move. I'm chat stunned. I died.
Oh, dude, really?
Yeah, I got chat rooted.
All right, well, you know, I mean, I'll switch over since I'm not part of the group anyways, and I'll bring over my cleric. I'll res you, and I'll buff up the entire group, and I'll sit there and heal up everybody who needs it, and then we should be good, dude. You should not die with the level 59 cleric healing you guys.
Yeah.
Is the guild still... Do you remember, Cypher, what guild it was offhand? I mean, they're trying to find it, and to be honest, I don't remember the name of the guild.
It's only one of two guilds that I know of that it could have been. What character are you on right now?
Dimmeru with 2 M's, but he's camping out, I guess, 20 seconds. I mean, they're gonna see it because I'm recording, but I mean, if you want to just say it out.
He's giving me a 90% res.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll run my guy over anyways, because I don't think I'll be able to heal up with this guy anyways. I want to know if it's velocity shift.
Nope.
Hey, Ding39 on my ranger got to head into town to get spells, and I'm broke, so I can't tip for a port. It's kind of cool, but, you know, I usually buy my spells ahead of time, unless it's a class that I'm just not familiar with. And then I'll wait, like, 10 or 15 levels past the point. All right, so I switched over.
The guild is still around. It's, do you want me to tell them what it is?
I mean, you can. I mean, I would double check this just to be safe, guys. It is on video, so I mean, you know, if they deny it, you can watch it firsthand.
I believe, but I mean, and you're still in the guild. I thought on Dimmeru.
Paradigm Shift.
Yeah, I thought that was the guild, wasn't it? Because I remember last time you went to halls of testing, you couldn't get a port. And you couldn't get, when you got there, you weren't put into the main cycle. And you were eventually taken out of the cleric group completely.
I mean, they have done that to me, but no, I don't think it was Paradigm Shift. This was a while back. Like when I first got into raiding.
Then it'd be HP?
Oh, man. It wasn't Blackheart Pirates.
I'll look it up.
I left Blackheart Pirates because they changed the loot rules. And made it started being more about greed than just pure enjoyment of playing.
How many were you in? I don't even want to name other guilds.
I'd have to watch it. I was only in that guild for like 2 weeks. This is the shortest duration of me being in a guild ever. And that was one of the reasons.
Oh, man, I can't remember the name of that guild.
Yeah, Velocity Shift I was in for a while. Blackheart Pirates definitely in for a while. And Paradigm Shift I've been in for a while. And as I don't do very much with this guild, they have never been anything other than cordial, so...
I cannot think of, for the life of me, what...
I'll find the video. I'll find the video, guys. It's, you know... probably be easier for me to find it than you guys, and I will link it at a later date when I do, because I know you guys kind of want to know.
Do you even know what the name would have been?
No, I mean, you know, I could barely remember what I did yesterday. You know, I can remember bad times for sure, but, you know, details in there, no. That's the whole point of the videos, I guess, is there's evidence, and you guys can actually watch it and hear my voice get very, very angry. I feel like you guys suck.
Would you have called it holes of testing, or?
No, it would be, you know, Everquest Old School part 8,888, you know, cleric, whatever, something very generic. I might call it the name of the zone if we're going to, like, raid. But if I didn't get there, then there would have been no raid video, and so it's probably labeled under something else. Man, that is amazing. If you don't mind coming to pick me up, I appreciate it, dude.
And this paladin right here, this is what I want to gear my paladin to be like, but minus the epic, because I don't think I'm going to do the paladin epic. It's just such a pain in the ass to do. Because you got to get a soulfire, and you got to get a mini epic past that, and then you get your epic after that. And all three of those are just tedious.
I appreciate the spirit, man.
Oh, does anyone have a Jasper?
A Jasper. Let's see. Star Rubies.
Well,
I got Paradots.
I won't need it once you get there. He was going to give me a symbol.
Yeah, I have a Jasper.
Dantham says, EverQuest Old School Part 7 times 10 over 16 Left Behind EQ Edition. I don't think that's the one, but maybe. Dragon Horn at Yakesha. I don't know where I pick up most of this junk. Why is it way over here? Did I just move that? But yeah, you know, I mean, raids for me have always been a time where I get to know the guild that I'm with. And it's usually good, you know, like, go out there, you spend like 6 hours with a bunch of people, and towards the end of the night, it always seems like it's always towards the end of the night when people are winding down for the day, that things get goofy, people open up and start hanging out with each other. Let me give you a little bit of money, man. You want some gold? Right, it's 130 plat. That's a good day. I guess you didn't want it. All right. Well, thank you again,
Holy cow!
That's very kind of you.
You do have a lot of videos, sir.
You know, I warned you guys. I wasn't joking. It's over 1,000 just for the cleric alone.
Is it?
Yeah.
I've seen like 440 disco sub, 309 entrance group sub, 128 fireplace group unrest. Wow. The good old days.
You know, and those are through different, I guess you'd say, expansions or updates of the game. So you guys can kind of see how Unrest, anyways, used to drop bronze armor. It was amazing, guys. Now it drops chain, which, you know, is probably more on par with where it should be. People kind of skipped over chain altogether because bronze was so easy to get. Level 30-ish is where bronze should drop, you know, just like in Soul A. But yeah, people would be fighting over an Unrest, get a full set of bronze, run back to GFA, and give it out to the newbies there. And man, you could not imagine. You get yourself a bronze breastplate, and you feel decked out. You know, you get that nice color in there. People are asking you where you got it, and your AC goes through the roof, and now you're able to actually get hit by mobs and not get the crap beaten out of you. So I was very grateful when that happened to me.
Yeah. The bard died.
Yeah, I get him a res here in a second.
Did he?
Yeah.
Bam says it was a dial-a-port. Ah, I got it. I don't think it was dial-a-port. I mean, I tried hitting up everybody in game that I could get a evac across the zone. I don't blame them. People are doing different things. It's just kind of crappy that even the porters wouldn't come back to pick you up in the guild itself. But now that I know you could run across the zone, I guess I can see where they were coming from.
Yeah, I mean, especially for a cleric, as long as you have both DAs up.
And you know what you're doing.
But
I mean, if you don't know the route...
at the time, you didn't know where to go or anything like that.
Yeah. I still don't know technically. Like, I do and I don't. I've done it a few times, so I probably could figure it out again if I needed to. But there's a chance that I'm going to die doing it. But if I was going to sit there for 5 hours and I really wanted to go on the raid, I'd risk it. I'd just res myself if I die.
Yeah.
Alright, we're coming in. So just 2 reses, right? You and the bard?
Nope, I got resed.
Oh, you got resed already. Okay.
Yeah, this paladin hit me with a 90.
When do clerics start wearing plate without penalty? My Dark Elf cleric suffers in bronze. You always suffer the penalty of the weight. There's no changing that. The only thing that changes is the armor that you start wearing starts adding strength. You actually get some stats on it. I mean, primarily your stat that you're looking for is wisdom. Secondary is mana. And if you're looking for a third stat that you're kind of more interested than anything else in, it would be a combination of either AC or magic resist. But you'll find armor that gives you all of those things, or most of all those things, and strength of boot. So, where'd the bard die? I can go drag his body, or I could do it here.
I'm asking him now. Spiders.
Spiders, alright. So, if he does not mind giving me consent.
I'll get it. So
that
way you can get some manas.
You know, I got enough to cast.
Bananas. Banana manas.
And I got clarity.
Oh, well, that didn't do what I was telling it to do. Just trying to get to your playlist of your cleric.
All I'm finding is footage of Blackheart Pirates and Paradigm Shift. Like I said, I was only in there for about 2 weeks, so it's gonna...
Was it before or after? Do you remember?
I think it was after Blackheart Pirates. I was looking around, seeing if I could find some other guilds to join, and it was before Paradigm Shift, so it would be somewhere in there. But, I mean, you remember it, I remember it, it happened, it's on video, but it's just like finding that. It's a lot of videos to look through, dude. And
I'm not seeing his corpse. You may have to come and look for it.
Alright, let me go down there and look.
And I have 3 mobs on me, so...
The other thing is, you know, I'm not proud to say it, but I have not been 100% on top of labeling. Sometimes they get a little out of... I have a couple of, like, ranger labeled videos, and they're actually of my warrior. I have a few warriors that are actually of my Shadow Knight. It's silly. I need to go back and organize it more. I would say primarily they're the right way. Okay, so I found his body.
Okay. Let's see.
That's a good question. I want to say level 40, but I have...
You don't have 1,000 yet, or if you do, it's not posted yet. But you're at 515. 515 videos.
Yeah, that doesn't... I have an entire playthrough of the raid footage, though, so...
Oh, is that under a different...
Yeah.
Thing?
Mm-hmm. Sometimes. Late at night.
Wow, you even have the old Warcraft? That's awesome.
Yeah, that was one of the first videos I did when I got on my channel. I did the Warcraft videos. I like
I
that
have to go
game.
back and watch that.
I like that game a lot. Just be aware that I played it in its natural speed. I did not speed it up. That drives people crazy sometimes, but for me, I thought it was, you know, just the way it's meant to be done.
I'm back. Sorry, I just went Link Dead too. So.
Alright, so that guy is rooted down there.
You're gonna kill me here, Frog, if you keep running.
Hello?
Yep, we hear you.
Alright.
Hey, later, Van Theer, man. Thanks for coming by. I hope you get some rest and...
Oh, no. Jeez. Oh, my. You need to stop right there. You need to stop your roll, sir.
Just bring him back to the entrance. We'll fight him over here.
Nope. Here I come. With a lot of mobs, and I can't see because I'm blinded.
By the light?
Yep. And...
I'm coming to you if I can.
Oh my goodness. I got pretty much all of the front mobs in the Srcyer.
Alright, Remedy coming in. And it landed. Bring in the mobs.
Oh, they're all coming to you.
Oh, yeah, let them come.
And
What you guys gonna do? Huh? What you froggies gonna do? Oh, you're tickling me, you little froggies. Come on. Show me what you got. Oh, you're so cute. Here, scratch my back for me, huh? I'll tell everybody you scratch my balls.
Are you guys at the entrance or something?
No. I'm in the water taking a bath with 4 frogs.
And I'm blinded at the moment.
So I'm waiting for his blind to wear away. I'll give him another heal here. I don't think you have anything on you left, do you?
Huh?
Well, I'm not KOS.
Yeah,
so.
I have 2 on me. Alright, I'm following you. I'm ready to follow you.
Go. I'll follow you. Go on and go.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, jeez. My swimming is...
Yeah, that's why I figured I'd follow you.
horrendous.
I actually don't need to swim in here, little dude. I can actually stand.
Yeah, this just means I'm going to have to get that 200 swimming going. Or whatever the max is. Alright. Let's start killing some merbs. Oh my goodness. That's a train.
Yeah, but you guys can pick them off one by one. As long as you don't get hit too much more. Huh? Yeah, I'm fine. I'm only at 95% this whole time. I only have 12% left, though. So as long as you guys don't get hit too much, I can still keep up the hills. But
get me in the group.
let me disband here so you guys can get experience.
I can't see at the moment. I'm blinded.
All right, you're 65%.
Just
go ahead and zone it, I think. Is Wolfie gonna die?
Yeah, Wolfie's gonna die.
Wolfie has mobs on him, yep.
Let me heal him.
Yeah, get him.
Zone
get
it,
him.
zone it, zone it, zone it.
No. Oh, he got the
I got it. Yeah, I got him. Did you guys zone?
Just zone. Yeah,
I'm not KOS, so I don't have to worry.
You sure? Because there's like 35 mobs here.
Yeah,
if I zone and you're kill on sight, you're gonna get it.
I'm not KOS, man.
All right. Bye, mobs. I had a good time. Thank you for inviting me to your party. Sorry I didn't bring any presents. I know you got really upset about that.
You were very nice. It was very fun to play with you. But I have to go now.
I slept with the guy's wife, and then like they just all jumped on me, man.
Oh man, it's terrible.
They just went from super nice frogs to I don't know, like rabbit.
All right, let's see here. 150-ish.
Bye, Froggy. See you later. We're all paddling back now. We're all paddling back.
Wow. That 150-ish, you're still in your mids, and you're like mids, 40s and stuff, and then...
Wannabe says, man, I haven't played P99 since September of 2017. Kind of missing it. I know what you're talking about, dude. I went through a little bit of that myself when that flood hit me. And I couldn't play any game, let alone P99, for about 3.5 months. And I was very much happy to get back into it. If you guys watch those videos, you'll see just I couldn't stop smiling. I was like, I was good because my friends were here, the game was here, and I was finally relaxing for once and having some fun. Alright, so I cannot see your lives at the moment. Just let me know if anybody gets low and needs a heal. Otherwise, I'm going to med up, and when I am good, I'll ask you guys for an invite and go ahead and buff some people. I'm guessing you guys will probably be good with Heroic Bond and Symbols.
Yep.
Symbols would be good for you. So did everybody get back in? ZK, did you come back from your link, Dead?
Yeah, he's here.
I'm here.
Okay.
I didn't die.
Let me know when you guys want to move down. I'll move down there with you.
I'm not KOS. The Barb's got an AFK. He's got to walk his dogs, but...
No worries. I mean, we should be able to hold it off.
I'm not KOS in this zone, so I don't have to worry.
Are you not going to get the faction hits?
Probably, maybe. I don't know.
Well, you can always fix it, too. You just got to kill in lower Guck long enough to fix the upper Guck and vice versa.
Yeah, I know. It's not a big deal. I just...
what are you guys doing? Is this like a bard dance? Or not a bard dance, but a dwarf dance?
This is the ritual.
This is
Yep.
This is, what, like, you guys get to know each other by smelling each other's butts? Is that...
No, first we circle each other. And then, at the end, we butt heads. Oh, see? We hit, there we go. There's the horn sitting. I won that round. Oh, he got me there. It's
like watching football or something.
I got him. He stabbed me with his horn. I concede.
Alright, so that static is coming back again, ZK, but...
Yeah. Sorry.
No worries, dude. Alright, so we are good if you guys want to head back down there. I'm at 10%, which should be enough for, 2 or 3 heals on Srcyer, as long as he holds aggro.
Okay. Yeah, gonna have to pull to here. I think Suitor is AFK.
No, Suitor's here. No? He's moving around.
Okay.
You going that way?
Well, I'm just gonna pull from here first, and then we'll go the other way.
Alright, we'll call it out if I don't see it. I got you targeted, but if somebody else requires a heal.
Alright.
This is such a great zone, though, man. There's something about this area. If you look at the walls, it might be not as noticeable at first, but you actually see the walls are dripping with either slime or water. I'm guessing it's a combination of the two. I can only imagine what this would look like in like high-definition graphics. VR would be pretty sweet to see this game in. I know I've been talking about VR for the last few days because I'm completely enamored with the Orbis game that I've been playing. That is such a great game because it reminds me so much of Everquest. And I know that's like a weird thing to say, but the game is still in its early stages, so I can see how it's progressing along, and it reminds me of the way that when Sony first came out with Everquest, they had little glitches here and there. They came out with those hot fixes all the time when something comes out, or like an item was dropping off of random mobs that shouldn't have been dropping the item. They would bring the servers down. They're kind of doing those things. It's also a lot about like the game mechanics. It takes a long time to level up in that game. Bam says last few days. It seems like the last few days to me, and that's kind of one of the things that happens when you don't sleep a lot is your days blur into one another. So maybe it's been like a week, but...
You do still hear me, right?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yep.
Is the static gone?
It's still kind of there in the background, but not as much.
Alright.
That's maple syrup dripping off the walls, not slime. That's actually delicious. So you're telling me that these frogs are incredibly tasty, and I should just set up a little fire pit, slap them against the wall, and go to town, right? You into that, Srcyer? You want some maple syrup frogs?
What? No.
Little bit of frog legs with maple syrup all over it. It's like the new Canadian bacon, man.
That's weird. It's weird.
That's not weird. It's no more different than pineapple on your pizza.
It's just as weird as that, yes.
I would... Oh, so you don't like pineapple on your pizza either?
No, Okay, wait a minute. Let's talk about this a little bit more in depth.
All
Okay.
right, let's hear it.
So, it's not that I don't like pineapple on pizza. It's just that I don't like cooked pineapple. If the pineapple was fresh and it wasn't cooked, I would have no problem with it.
So you want cold pineapple on a warm pizza?
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying that's the only way I would eat a pineapple pizza.
All right. Well, I mean, that's different. I don't know how you would. I guess you could just add it on after the fact.
It's like on ham. I don't like pineapple glazed ham with cooked pineapples on it.
Well, see, the thing about cooking it with the ham, though, is that it like the juices, you know,
yeah,
like, they permeate the ham itself. So you don't necessarily even have to eat the pineapple anymore. The flavor of the pineapple has been transferred over, and I think it's the same way with the pizza, right?
I think so.
I mean, I guess the pineapple would be dried out a little bit because of the heat, but you know, the juices have seeped into the essence of the tomato sauce and have become one with it, and it becomes like this the greatest flavor in your mouth. It just explodes. And
now
not
here's
for
a
me,
question
though.
for you.
Not for me.
Here's a question for you, though, AC. Since you're a vegan, would you eat pineapple pizza since that's the topping of it, and there would be no meat on it?
Well, there can't be any cheese on it either. So at that point, is it really even a pizza? All it is bread and tomato sauce.
I thought vegetarians don't like meat. They'll eat anything else. So
I mean, you can have a vegan that only doesn't eat meat. You can have a vegan that eats meat and no dairy, and you can have the far away vegans that don't last too long on this planet that only eat fruits and vegetables that have fallen naturally from the vine and have given their permission to be eaten by the masses. So, like, you can go any way you want on that one.
That's bull.
But
I'm blinded, but I'm good still.
Yeah, let's see if I'm close enough and I can bring it to you.
So what kind of vegan are you?
No meat, no dairy, unfortunately. I love cheese. I love milk, but I can't have it. I wish I could, please.
He loves bacon.
You know, bacon's okay. I actually love cheese more than I love bacon. If you could give me, if you could give me cheese back.
If you've been without cheese for a long time, then I can understand that.
No, I've always loved cheese, dude. I actually wanted to go to France when I was younger, not because I particularly care for the buildings, although, you know, it'd be cool to see it. I wanted to go for one reason and one reason only, because somebody told me that they had like 138 cheeses for their national, like, cheese thing. You know, like they were that big into cheese. So I have a fascination with cheese. Like, I love it. And I can't have it anymore. It breaks my heart.
What about chocolate?
I like chocolate. Oh, no. I'm not big into sweets, which is probably why I'm not too big into pineapple pizza. I just don't really eat sweets that much.
What about
do you eat dark chocolate?
Yeah, I'm not really, like I said, it's all sweets to me. I eat some a little bit. I mean, I don't have anything against it.
What about chicken?
You know, I love chicken in the dark. Especially once Thum is done using it, you know, like it just has a little bit.
That's Mexi chicken.
Yep.
Thing. Level 15. For proof. Flower.
Let's see. Uncooked pineapple. What the? Yeah, Sutton doesn't like the idea of uncooked pineapple.
I'm not saying that I would want someone to go out of their way to make pineapple pizza with that kind of pineapple. I'm just saying that's the only way that I would actually like the pineapple on a pizza. Not saying cook it for me or anything like that. All right, so
those are communist words, my friend.
Let's see. Uncooked, dude. That's how I met my wife. I slathered her in maple syrup, slapped her up against the wall, and went to town.
TMI.
Wow.
Well, when he says that, he went to town and left her slathered against the wall. She was there like a fly in a trap, and that was the last time he saw her. Okay, so I don't understand slices of tomatoes on pizza. That's just Well, you know, the only time I ever see slices of tomatoes on pizza is usually when it's a vegan pizza, which means there's no cheese. So, like, they're doubling up on the things that you can have. But, yeah, if you got tomato sauce, you don't really need the pepperonis on, or not the pepperoni. Oh, my God, I would love some pepperonis. But, yeah, you don't need the tomatoes.
So what kind of pizza do you usually get? Like when you order pizza, what all do you get, AC?
I get the vegan one.
I don't know what that is. I mean,
that static is back again.
Not a lot I can do about it. I've tried to fix it and it doesn't seem to work.
Yeah, I mean, when it gets bad though, you might just have to mute it for a second or two until it fixes itself. Like, yeah, it's gone now. Yeah, I mean, I eat the vegan pizza. It's disgusting. it's a little slice of home every once in a while. You can kind of remember what flavor of pizza it was.
You can move the spiders.
Yeah, whenever you guys want. I mean, Sutton gets attacked by these small ones, so we kind of have to kill everything.
How's your mana, AC?
I'm good, dude. I got 64%. You guys aren't really taking hits, so I'm fine. Okay. All right, let's move up a little bit. And my camera angle is a little broken. Something that you guys may not, or you're probably aware of if you play on P99, is if you get into the game and you go into water while you're in the F9 view, it will break your camera. And the only way to fix it is to log out and come back in. Or switch to another view.
Really? Watching a video of when you and Cheaper were talking about him getting his ports.
Oh, yeah, way back when. We were still little kids back then, guys. We were all waiting at the bus stop, talking to each other. I traded him some baseball cards, and he gave me some bubble gum.
Built our the Pirates. Shardock.
You're going old school on us, man.
I'm looking for the guy.
Fruitarian Banfor, I think, is actually a thing. I think there is fruitarians out there. I heard about it somewhere. It was probably.
What's a fruitarian?
I think those are the only fruits that fall naturally from the vine and have given their permission to be touched and caressed.
Wait a minute, what? What's that even mean? Given their permission, did they talk to the trees and say?
Yeah, that's exactly what it means. They do literally talk to the plants, and the plants apparently talk back to them, and they get permission.
Okay. So, I got it. I understand.
I mean, I make jokes about it, but it's, you know, there's people out there that are doing it. So,
I mean,
you know, if it works for them, I am happy for it.
Do the trees agree, or do the trees agree with them to take the fruit once it's on the ground, or are they just saying that, hey, fruit, I love you, nature. Can I please have this morsel of fruit so that I may survive?
Once it falls to the ground, yeah.
As they're shaking.
Just shaking the tree.
No, they're not shaking the tree. They're shaking themselves because they're.
There's not enough food for them.
Yeah.
Alright, he hit 12 finally. So if you want to switch back to your paladin, you can, AC.
I'll wait a little bit. I don't mind. You know, we can go a little deeper in, and you guys can pull some yellows and stuff. So I'm kind of digging playing my cleric at the moment. Gives me a chance to be lazy.
Alright, let's get this changed over to 480.
Sutton says, oh my god, whoever is talking is straight comedy. That would be either Cypher, myself, or ZK. Probably a little mixture of all these guys. You know, we try to keep it humorous for you guys and keep you smiling. It is a video game. You're supposed to be having fun. And, you know,
I don't know what you're talking about. Everything is, you know, stun, effective.
Okay. Who brought Hans? This is Heimir, not Hans.
Just saying, everything is good. Everything is right. We're going to have a good night. You know, dance.
Hey guys, and welcome to the disembodied voice of AC Gamer. We are definitely going to be doing a lot more series in the future, but here are a few of them that you guys might find interesting. Of course, you're more than welcome to check them out. I would love to hear your comments. Again, if you do enjoy these videos, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe. It's definitely the indicator that I use to tell if you guys want to see more videos like that. of that particular game style, of that series in the long run. So when you guys leave comments down, it helps me decide whether we should keep doing it, as well as whether you want to see games like that in the future. And here are a few of them right here. I kind of picked out a few of different genres. We will be doing spotlights for other YouTubers in the future. So if you want to get a little shout out, definitely let me know. If you group with me, chances are you will get a shout out in here eventually. But for now, these are just 4 series that I have that I feel like could use a little bit more attention, and that you guys might actually enjoy as well. Thanks again for watching, guys, and we will definitely catch you all next time.